Guys, today is finally the day. I'm going to pick up my car right now as we speak at Walmart. It is finally here. So excited. There she is. Look at that. They really brought my car. She is here. Look at this. All these cars here. Wow. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Sunday, February the 25th, and the local time right now in Atlanta, 3:51 a.m. So ladies and gentlemen, I had a Punta Cana trip that I wanted to get rid of. So I gave that trip to someone, did a turn, had a few days off, and now I have to work this 4-day trip, okay? So let me quickly tell you about this 4-day trip. It is Atlanta to airport code MCO, which is Orlando, Florida. So it looks like when I get to Orlando, we are changing aircrafts. We are going from an A320 to an A321. So we have an hour and 30-minute ground time. And you know, ground time is a freestyle. It is time between flights. Of course, I am not getting paid. Then I'm going to hop on another aircraft and go from Orlando to airport code DTW, which is Detroit, Michigan. Now, when I get to Detroit this afternoon, I will have a 16-hour and 30-minute layover. Now, day 2 is simply a turn. It is Detroit to airport code CUN, which is Cancun, Mexico, and then coming right back to Detroit. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a double layover in Detroit. Now, when I get back for day 2, I will have a 24-hour and 25-minute layover. So I do look forward to that. Now, day 3, it is Detroit to Orlando. And once again, we are changing aircrafts in Orlando. We are going from an A321, it looks like, to an A320. And then it's going to be Orlando to airport code TTN, which is Trenton, New Jersey. Now, when I get to Trenton, New Jersey, I will have a 15-hour and 23-minute layover. Now, day 4, go home day, is on an A320. It is Trenton to Orlando, and then Orlando to Atlanta. Time away from base is 89 hours and 52 minutes. The credit hours for this 4-day, 22 hours and 29 minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I did my bid for February, I did specifically pick this trip because of the 2 layovers in Detroit. Now, what I look forward to today is going to the Motown Museum. You guys know I love music. It is very unfortunate that they are not open on Mondays, but they are open today, so I have a 3 p.m. slot. So very happy for that. I think it was a $20 ticket. I got this ticket on Valentine's Day. It has been a little bit chaotic here. We are in the process of moving, heading over to Hunter's house. When I come back from this trip, I have to get all my things ready to transfer over. And also, I'm really trying to get adjusted to this new car. I am trying my best not to get into no accidents, scuff, dents, scratches, none of that. But I will tell you this, in Atlanta, I be getting lost. Even with a GPS, for some reason, y'all, I be missing the turn. And it's very hard for me to drive. Like, it's hard for me to explain. But for me to have a GPS, I need to see the next steps. When it tells me to turn right in 200 feet, it's already too late. I am past that 200 feet. So that is my issue with driving this new car, is that before they tell me where to go, I'm already ahead and doing my own thing, right? So I need to work on that. But anyways, I need to get ready to go. It's almost 4 a.m. I will be bringing Sloppy Joe for this trip, so I need to hurry up and pack up everything. But ladies and gentlemen, 2 legs today. Motown Museum, double layover in Detroit, of course, a layover in Trenton, guys. This is a high credit 4-day trip that I cannot afford to drop. Oh, and by the way, I am the Beyonce of this 4-day pairing. Yes, I am still wearing that piece. I'm going to rock this for a while because it's a very easy hairstyle. Edges are tame for right now, but we'll talk about that later. But that is what's going on. If I can come back to you, I will. Good morning. All right, guys, 56 minutes coming from Atlanta. Second aircraft change, A321. This is the old one. Last flight, guys, we were not even halfway filled. All right, it was a space flex. So 186 passengers, max capacity, 31 rows of seats. This is 230, max capacity, 41 rows of seats. I've done my safety checks and pre-flight requirements. Second leg is going to be Detroit. See you then. Good morning. I made it!
up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give.
I am back from the Motown Museum. It is about 8 p.m. right now in Detroit. It was 2 hours and 19 minutes coming from Orlando to Detroit. This was a fuller flight. We had about 10 seats open. Now, when we got to this room, I did take a little nap, and I also changed my time slot from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. because a couple of my crew members wanted to go with me. So I was able to switch my time so we can all go together. It was an amazing experience. If you ever have a chance to come to Detroit, please, please, please visit the Motown Museum. Now, I was not able to take video, but I took lots of pictures, and it is so many memories that is in that building. And I am amazed at what Berry Gordy did for Motown. Some of my favorite artists came from Motown. Now, let's be honest here. Smokey Robinson is still fine. And I look at Smokey Robinson as a legend. Diana Ross, legend. There's been so many great artists that came from Motown. And of course, a lot has passed on. But the ones that are here, my gosh, what a story they have to tell. But guys, I do have 2 legs tomorrow. My van time is 4:20 a.m., but my report time to the gate is 5 a.m. Now, before I end this vlog for day 1, I did get some souvenirs that I am going to ship to my dad, and I'm gonna show you very quickly here. So this is the bag it came in. So back in the day, Marvin Gaye, he did duets with a young lady named Tammy Terrell. So I'm gonna send this picture to my dad because he loves Tammy Terrell, okay? Look how beautiful she is, like, oh, her face card, okay? Now, may she rest in peace. Tammy Terrell died March 16th, 1970. And I remember Marvin Gaye took her death very, very hard. That was his duet partner. They had hits like Ain't No Mountain High Enough, You're All I Need to Get By, How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You, If I Can Build My Whole World Around You. Tammy Terrell had a phenomenal voice. May she rest in peace. I'm also sending this book to my dad about Berry Gordy. And then I got my dad 2 shot glasses right here. So those are the things that I got today from the museum. And again, I'm going to ship that to my dad. I already told him about it. But guys, I need to get some rest because I am getting up at 3. But I do have 2 legs tomorrow. It is a Cancun turn. And then I am coming right back to Detroit for another layover, this time 24 hours. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night, and with God's blessing, we will talk in the morning.